it's kind of interesting because you had so much success at a young age, like I mentioned earlier, right? As a
Yes.
DJ, as one of the biggest and best and most talented open format DJs. You still are. And
Mhm.
now this time, has it been a blessing in disguise because you've been able to take a step back, knowing that you're still the same great DJ, but you told me many times you want to be known as a house producer.
Yeah, yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, so I don't know what it was, but one day it was just a random day. It
Yeah.
just kind of clicked. I
Yeah.
was like, man, I've been focusing so much on my open format and on, the money and the nightlife
Yeah.
that I forgot like that my actual dream was to be a house DJ, which I
Yeah.
love. I love house music and
Yep.
I'm always gonna have love for it.
Yep.
And I was just like, man, well, if I'm gonna do it, it has to be now.
Yeah.
Because you don't realize this, but time goes by so fast.
Yeah.
And I was 20 when I got into the scene, and I'm
Yeah.
24 now, and it
Yeah.
feels like I could still remember the first day I DJed 4 years ago in the city.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So it feels like it was 2 weeks ago. So
I know, dude. I know.
time is very, very, it varies. It's very, very, it flies, and if you don't, take care of your own time,
Mhm.
like if you're not efficient with your time, then
Mhm.
your dreams can fly past and you don't have anything. And I'm glad it hit me at such a young age at 24.
Mhm.
I'm 24 now. I just turned 24. 24.
Happy belated.
Thank you. I'm glad it just hit me because, what if I would have kept partying and just going out in the clubs, which is, it's not a bad thing because I do like, have nothing but love for the open format scene.
Yeah, of course.
But 10 years from now, when I'm 34,
Mhm.
and those 10 years I didn't really work on my craft on house music, I'd be disappointed in myself because I just gave up 10 years of my life when I could have been making music those 10 years and I could have been where I actually wanted to be. Because at the end of the day, one day I'm not going to DJ anymore, and that's just the truth,
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
going to get old and that's it.
Yep.
Am I going to be happy that I just, played every club in Chicago?
Mhm.
I'll be pretty happy. But what if I played every club in the world as an international DJ?
Yeah.
Those are the memories I want to have for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy and I'm very humble that I was able to quickly understand that.
Mhm.
And I've just been really, really, hitting the studio, gas on the brake, on the
Gas on the pedal.
gas on the
Gas
pedal,
on the brake.
not on the brake. and I haven't stopped, man. I've been sending you tracks every other day. So
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
No
so,
one sends me more music, dude. Seriously.
it's just when you realize that time flies and that you only have really one opportunity to do this with your life. You only really have one shot, and if you don't take that shot, then it just slips out of your hand and you got none. So I really, that's something I preach, that if once you realize that you really want to do something, do it. Whatever it is, focus on it, make it your obsession. And that's what I've this past year have done with music, because I took it lightly and I shouldn't have, but I'm glad that I understand it now, just a year later, 2
Yeah.
years later, not 10 years later.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So it's a whole new mindset, it's a whole new Maximo, whole new everything, and you're gonna see so much more music being dropped by me, everything. I have so much in the works already that I don't know if I could talk about yet, but it's good. It's gonna be a good end of 2020
Yeah.
and even better 2021, so I'm excited.